Baltimore, the bones of Grendel Jones's left arm lay under a collapsed apartment building, softened by water. The rain was taking down all that was left of that city, the rain and the vines and trees its accomplices. Wildflowers stormed along Falls Road, tendrils of kudzu snaked around the Bromo Seltzer Tower, plants and animals burying our dead for us, turning us and all that we did into soil, then digging their roots in deep. They would never let us come back. Grendel was not yet a soldier when she lost her arm. She was only there to care for her aunt, an invalid. After the first rocket attacks, they sat in her aunt's apartment, pushed the wheelchair up to the window, watched a line of people leaving, a centipede of refugees, a family of 5, the father with a coffee table and a rolled-up rug tied to his back, the mother with a bundle of clothes balanced on her head, their children on leashes running from their waist to their parents' hands, staggering with the movement of drunken spiders. So little sound for so many people. They're overreacting, her aunt said, frowning. This will all blow over soon. Her resolve never left her, even when the rockets came dozens a day and it seemed that someone was always firing a gun somewhere. Even when the flames turned the nights into the last minutes of evening for good, as though the sun was not allowed to set. When Grendel told her aunt about the massacre, she refused to believe it. People don't do that to each other, she said. Fire, fire, I heard the cry of every breeze that passes by. All the world is one sad cry of pity. Grendel's arm left her as she stood in the doorway to the apartment building. It was wearing a blue sleeve with a white cuff, was holding cooking oil in a plastic bottle. The rocket's explosion threw the rest of her into the street, though she was already unconscious by then. When she woke up, she was lying on the deck of a barge in Chesapeake Bay, a thin mat beneath her, the stump of her arm bandaged and dirty, the Bay Bridge dim in the twilight. To the north and east, all of Baltimore consumed by fire or water, a long, ragged band of orange light ranging above the broken seawalls, the drowned streets, a mist of steam. Her aunt back there somewhere. On the barge with her, a small horde of survivors huddled under canvases, prone on the metal deck. A woman shaking with quiet sobs, a man sedated out of his head, still groaning on every pull of the saw that was taking off his right leg above the knee. A banjo and mandolin, 2 voices high and loose, their throats too smoky to get it quite right. Jar dropped from a great height then, no putting back together the past that had scattered from her head. Her life began again in that minute on the Chesapeake Bay, in ash and strained song. But her life before is back there somewhere, in the miles of her childhood before the war. Picnic tables rough from winter after winter, a biting insect clinging to a tree. Ankle deep. Sorry. Thought it was going to hit the right knob. Ready? Ankle deep in a creek in early spring, her toes frozen already. A friend standing there with her grimacing. You get out first, no you. It all matters, it has to, even if she can't remember it.